read the article about Shilo Sanders, and basically he lost roughly, I believe, $12 million lawsuit based on something that he did in 2015, right? To a man, basically that he assaulted, right? Allegedly. Now the problem that I have, the issue that I have is, first of all, why wait now? See, the fact that people, they have money, they're always a target. And so the way I look at it is, a lot of the stuff that's being said is just not adding up. All right, so apparently Shilo was supposed to have not been listening. They supposed to have had his phone. He didn't want to give up the phone, right? Then called the father, and then after he talked to Dion, then all of a sudden, the guy ended up getting assaulted, right? And the gentleman that got assaulted ended up suffering spinal injury and stuff like that, right? That at least that's what they were saying. But the part where it doesn't resonate with me is they tried to make it seem like Shilo just came out the blue and just assaulted this man behind a phone. I heard Shilo response when he said that basically it was self-defense. I believe it. I believe that it was self-defense. And the reason why I'm gonna tell you that I believe it's self-defense, because when a
in a
kid,
quarter mile, take the I-75 north ramp on the left.
When a kid is privileged, you know how a lot of these people talk to these children. Oh, you don't know nothing. You just a rich dude. Are you this, you that, right? Doing things to provoke you. So therefore, I literally think that this lawsuit may have just been behind his celebrity. The fact that he was the son of a celebrity. Because I can't see, I'm trying to picture it. I can't see a young man just assaulting somebody after speaking to the one man that we see the respect that he have for. After talking to that man, then he turned around after Dion supposedly had told him to give up the phone. After that,
take the I-75 north ramp on the left, then use the left lane to merge onto I-75
Or could it been that the man has said something very provocative, very, very wrong to this young man, or put his hands on the young man for the fact that he wouldn't give him the phone probably afterwards? Or could he just have given him the phone and then he said something smart and then put his hands on him? Now, a person that's a celebrity, I feel like they get unfair treatment. I feel like they do things that they get away with a lot of times.
In half a mile,
but the thing about it is, I'm not going to lie on nobody. Why the hell would somebody just come out the blue and put his hands on you after talking to his father? According to what they're saying, that just don't add up. It doesn't resonate. And then the part that gets to me, why do they always wait till a person gets super rich to want to come after them? It's all about the money to me. In my personal opinion, it's all about the money. That's why I can't stand certain people, because anything that they do and a celebrity react to what they do, the celebrity is the one that gets in trouble. I don't like that. You put your hands on a celebrity, he got every right to put his hands on you. You put that celebrity in jeopardy, right? He has every reason to be able to protect himself, right? To defend himself. And for those that listen to me knows that this is like a stretch, because I tell you, a lot of them get away with certain stuff. That's why I told you I didn't really like Diddy like that. Mainly because he didn't pay his artists. But you got somebody like Shilo who was sued for $12 million. And then not only that, the court awarded that. Awarded $12 million. 9 years ago, was able to basically power you, to do things, put you in the hospital, right? Which probably was the case. But not only that though, you mean to tell me that this young man just came out the blue, right, and just did that? So basically, he got an anger problem, is what the underlining of this whole thing is. Because I know it's punitive damages and all that other stuff, as far as with the court system. And now they mad, right, that he's trying to file for bankruptcy. And this is the part where it just disgusted me, right? This is the part where I just got disgusted. Now, I feel bad if the guys suffer injuries. I feel super bad behind that, right? But here's the part where I was very upset. And also, man, if y'all like the content, man, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all, man, and a like button. But this is the part that disgusted me. The part where I didn't like is now the lawyers, right, is trying, after Shilo had bought a Mercedes-Benz for himself, right, which he has earned. And he said after he bought that, he had about $300,000 in his bank. Now the part that disgusted me from him, for them talking about him filing bankruptcy, was when they started talking about his NIL deals, his commercial deals, how much money he makes from the Instagram followers, how he's hiding money. Damn, you want to rob this little young man blind? You don't want him to have nothing? And you waited this long to sue this young man for a sum of an amount that he don't even have. But you relied and waited, tried to wait and sit back to wait till this man got his NIL deals, got other deals, just so you can maximize your profit. See, that's why I don't like people, bro. I don't. People look for any way to get over to try to scheme somebody. I don't think not one person, not one, will be okay with somebody, trying to wait till they get rich and then turn around and sue them for the money that you worked so hard for. And then your lawyers up there trying to say, well, we think that this young man made money from his NIL deals and he's hiding money. That's what he worked for. He worked for that money. And you trying to work basically on him earning his money just to give to you. Now I can see we talking a little way less, right? Okay, we talking about medical bills and then compensation. Your medical bills wasn't no $12 million. The amount of money that you would have made, it still ain't equating to no $12 million. Now I understand punitive damages. Right? You make a person somewhat whole again, right? And for the pain and suffering. But you mean to tell me that after working, I give you 20 years. You worked 20 years. You think that you would have made $12 million being a dean? Let's say you was the dean. You made $110,000 in 10 years. 10 years, you gonna probably make $1 million in that salary. Okay, your expenses probably could have been $100,000, right? The spinal injury, all right, let's say that could be, let's say $250,000. All right, it's still not going to average out to no $12 million for being off of work, for for the amount of days that you miss. It's still not gonna cost no $12 million. All of this is to me, in my personal opinion, not me making allegations, not me slandering somebody, just my opinion. In my opinion, this was all a money grab. This guy could have literally already tried to have, come out with this, and then the lawyer said, hey, this is Deion Sanders' son. We actually struck gold. What we're going to do is we're going to wait till he make money, and then we're going to go for the maximum. That's why I don't like lawyers, because they try to do stuff to break people's pockets, and they don't care by doing it. They don't care how much the other person suffered. The only thing that they care about is how much money they made in the process. And that ain't right, man. This is a young man. Everybody made mistakes. And I don't know how old he was, because I don't even really know how old he is now. But he couldn't have, if this was supposed to have been in 2015, that means that it was 9 years ago. 9 years ago. How old was Shilo 9 years ago? Everything is a money grab, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. Like I say, if y'all new to the channel, man, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. But yeah, also, man, let me know what y'all think. Because if it was you and you got sued for a mistake that you made as a child, and if a person tried to say that, that you just assaulted him behind a phone, and then, Shilo was saying that, nah, this person basically, I was trying to defend myself. Wouldn't y'all feel like it'd be justifiable? Wouldn't y'all feel a certain way that it's just a money grab? You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel. I feel like they see an opportunity, they try to maximize the opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like they end up understanding that it's Deion Sanders' son. I'm surprised they didn't try to go after Deion Sanders, but they understand that it's his son, and so they know they can get a bag off of it. But that's the part of being a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? That's why flashing and all that other stuff is not a good thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because the lawyer went on his social media to make sure that they got some information showing that he had money and all that other stuff, and they trying to get it. They trying to get that money, and he filed for bankruptcy, and in the process, they trying to get him to cough up some money. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got for now, man. Yeah, I'm out.